There's always something thrilling and always something new coming to the box office. Producer Charlie joins me now to break it all down. So tell me where we start on this.
Okay, so first up we have the R-rated psychological horror Speak No Evil.
Speak No Evil,
Yes.
Okay.
So this follows a family who is invited to spend a whole weekend in a lonely home in the countryside. But as the weekend progresses, they realize that a dark side lies within the family who invited them there.
Well, of course it does, because why would you do that?
I mean, who doesn't just go to a nice little quiet countryside with somebody they just met?
Nope.
So this stars Mackenzie Davis, Scoot McNairy, and James McAvoy.
Okay.
Anything James McAvoy does, he puts his whole heart in.
Oh, you know it's going to be insane.
He is a great actor, and
Yeah.
he doesn't do much, so you know if he's in something, it's probably going to be, at least his role is going to be pretty good.
Sure.
So this is actually a remake of a 2022 Danish film of the same name, which is really surprising that 2 years old and it's already got a remake.
Yeah.
So, and from the reviews that I've seen of the remake, because I mean not the remake, sorry, the original, I haven't seen it myself, but a lot of people seem to have liked it. So, kind of weird that you take something that was kind of seemed well liked and already remake it, but you know. McAvoy actually didn't watch the original though before filming because he didn't want that to persuade his interpretation of the character. So he didn't watch it till like within 24 hours after they stopped filming.
Interesting. Okay.
So it's a really, honestly, it's a pretty good one. I really liked it because it's not like a gory horror film, you know.
Yeah.
Like I said, McAvoy's performance is very well. Mackenzie's performance is very well, is good as well. So you know, if you're looking for something, you know, little date night maybe.
Yeah.
You know, if you're
into that kind of thing, I guess. Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of horror people out there.
Yeah.
But so far this has made 20.9 million worldwide with a budget of 15 million. So it's topped it, and it'll probably climb up a little bit more.
Yeah. All right. What else you
got? Moving on, we have The Killer's Game.
Oh gosh. Okay.
So this is an R-rated action comedy that follows the hitman Joe Flood and when he's diagnosed with a terminal illness, and then he decides to put a hit out on himself.
What?
But when the very hitman he hired also target his ex-girlfriend, he must fend off an army of assassin colleagues.
Okay.
So this stars Dave Bautista, Sophia Patella, and Palm Clementif. Probably mispronounced her name.
It's okay.
And Ben Kingsley and Terry Crews are also in this.
Terry Crews. Okay.
Yes. It's, you know, it's not anything crazy.
Yeah.
It's very kind of, I would say, your stereotypical action comedy in that sense. This is actually based off the Jay Bonasinga book of the same name as well. So two things based off of other things.
Yeah.
It's a little, its comedy's not bad.
Okay.
But it's nothing like that you haven't probably heard before, you know? It's a fun one to watch. You and your significant other might have a good one for you want another date night.
There you go.
But early development for this actually began back in the 90s.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Surprisingly, before it kind of fell through, but then was resurrected later in the 2010s. And at that point, Nick Cage and Jason Statham were actually eyed as the lead role.
Yeah, that'd been interesting.
So it could have been a totally different movie.
Yeah. What about
not doing too well though in the box office? It only made 2.7 million with a $30 million budget.
So it's got some room to go.
I have a feeling this one might not get there.
Yeah, that's okay.
If it starts that low, usually it's probably not going to get any higher. You know, much higher. So that's what we've got new in the box office.
Okay, this weekend.
But then this weekend coming up, we have Transformers 1.
Ooh, okay.
This is an animated Transformers though. So, and it's kind of like a prequel of how they became the Transformers.
Yeah.
Then also we have Halle Berry's new film, Never Let Go. This is a little bit of a psychological horror as well.
You and these psych thrillers. Okay.
I'm not the one making these.
Anyway.
And then we have The Substance and A Mistake.
Okay.
The Substance has Dennis Quaid in it, and some other people you'd recognize names-wise. And then A Mistake has Elizabeth Banks.
Ooh,
She's
okay.
been in a lot of these small ones that you don't hear anything about recently.
some good actors there. What about streaming?
Streaming, we don't have much coming out this week that I could find. We have I Saw the TV Girl, A24's film that comes out Friday on Max.
On Max,
so.
Okay. Well, good variety of films to check out there. So let us know if you have any thoughts on any of these films, and Ozarks Side will be right back.